Are we live? Holy shit! We're live! Without VPN or anything. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm gonna make an announcement. So... Live on Twitch. Restarted my router and it's fine. Forehead. Twitch.tv. Just a second. I'm gonna ping everyone. So I'm so fucking sorry. So yeah. So everything seems to be more or less fine. So now I need to just grab this entire thing. The bitrate is a little bit suffering, but I'm not really sure what's up with that. Okay, so are we back? Are we back? Hopefully we're back. So yeah, so it says connection is unstable, but I'm not sure about that. Let's give it another try, okay? Let's give it another try. So yeah, I restarted my router and it seems to be fine. So the thing is, I've been having problem with the Western website the entire day. So, and because of that, this is why I got so wind up and nervous, because I knew that some problem gonna occur during the stream. And I genuinely sorry. I apologize to the person who I called stupid in the previous session. I'm really sorry. I literally had a panic attack, and it's just like I'm sorry. didn't mean to say that. So, okay. So yeah, let's do a little bit of a pre-stream. Like I don't know, the entire day I had problems, and I'm so fucking wind up. So please forgive me for being an asshole. Though I'm being an asshole all the time, so it's not like something new, something particularly new. So maybe that's fine. So I feel like people already kind of got used to the fact that I'm a little bit of an asshole. So it's kind of part of my brand at this point. So yeah, let's listen to some music, I suppose. Yeah. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? KGB got his router. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with the KGB or whatever. So you think bitrate is too high? Let me see. Maybe it is too high. It could be too high, 6.5 kilobyte, but I remember setting it lower and it wasn't. Yeah. Maybe like 4? So what do you guys think? Maybe setting it to 4 would be better, because I kind of vaguely remember it used to be 4. 4.5. Yeah, 6 is recommended. Maybe I could put it like something like that. Yeah. You really don't need... Yeah, I think so. Let's actually set it to 6K. So for that I'll probably need to restart the stream, just a second. You think 4K is enough? Well, maybe, I'm not quite sure. So let me take a look at the dashboard now. I remember at which point, I remember actually having 4K, but then at some point I set it to 6 because what? I don't remember why. I don't quite remember. Thank you for all of this up. Thank you. I think kinda... I confused you with somebody else. Alright, so excellent. Look at that. It's green. It makes you feel good. All of the green elements is just like, you know, the tests have passed and everything. The green check marks. So yeah. I can't wait until I can use Jai as a noob. So I don't know. Jai is kind of an interesting language. Like, I don't know, like, I think you should not try to get into the beta unless you're willing to do free QI testing for John. So, it, like, on the surface outside of the access to the beta, it looks super cool, but in reality, it is still cool. But it's highly unfinished. So it's really rough around the edges, and you will be disappointed in some aspects of the language. So, and that's kind of the reason why it is closed, right? So, because it's just like, it's kind of in a little bit of a disappointed state, but there is some cool aspect to it still, even if it's unfinished. No Go-To, but in majority of cases you don't really need Go-To, right? So in C, for example, the only reason why you need Go-To is, for example, to emulate defer, but Jai does have defer. So that's the thing, Jai does have defer, so there's literally no reason for Jai to have Go-To. Though I remember in the code base, John lamented a little bit about the lack of Go-To. You can try to go to modules and literally grep for Go-To. Oh fuck, I can't do that because I'm currently occupying the compilation mode for the Suwon. But yeah, so there was some case in the source code in the modules where John said that he wanted to add to-do for that specifically, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. There's a lot of like high-level languages without Go-To, and they're doing fine. Zozin is back. Yeah, I am back. I'm really sorry for panicking. Like, sometimes it happens to me. It was kind of a difficult day for me, so I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. You have to be okay with running into bugs with 20% of the complex things you try to do. Yeah. So that's kind of a requirement here. As funny as that, I kind of like had a rather early exposure to these kind of things. My first ever job was actually a summer intern at Intel. Right, so back in the days when I was a student, we had a branch of Intel here in Novosibirsk. Obviously, it's not here anymore after all the sanctions and all this stuff, and just like it's completely gone. But back in my days, we used to have that, and so I worked there as a summer intern for a couple of months, maybe even 1 month. I think it was just like 1 month. And I got on a C++ compiler team, right? So, and I was doing QA, right? And it was so revolutionary to me, right? Because before that, I programmed like in C++ and Delphi and stuff like that, and to me, compilers always felt infallible. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you have any problems, that's your fault, not the compilers. Like, I never run into compilers bugs. But since I worked there with unstable compiler on unstable features, it felt absolutely like revolutionary to me. Like, holy shit, the compilers can have bugs? For real? And I was a student back in the day, and it's just like, holy shit, the bug in the compiler. Like, I'm writing the code and it doesn't do the thing that it's supposed to do. How is that possible? Because for me, it was just like, if something doesn't work correctly, it's my fault. Never compiler's one. Right, so I got exposed to that very early on. And it's kind of fun. Yeah. And it gets even more fun when you start writing your own compilers, by the way. When you start developing your own languages and compilers, it gets extra fun. And the chat is actually kind of dead, and I wonder, is that due to... Oh, this is due to a submod. Yeah, sorry. How do you know when it's a compiler and not your own work? Well, you have to double check multiple times. Right, well, I mean, there are situations where, like, your code is print hello world. You run the program and it prints fuck you. So, is that a compiler bug or is that your fault? Like, when you literally have the situation, like, program is just print hello world, compile it, run it, instead of hello world, it prints fuck you. Is that a bug of the compiler or your fault? So, kind of difficult to tell. How do you know? I don't fucking know. So, feels like every program I've ever written, yeah. It's too relatable. It always happens to me. We're so back, yeah. Cries and Jaya context back. I think S-Trace. Are you S-Trace? I think S-Trace on Discord recently ran into some like Jaya context bug or whatever. The threading bug is never me, it's a compiler bug, yeah. Oh, you are S-Trace, okay. So, got you. Motherfucking got you. Get VIP'd, nerd! Oh, got VIP'd! VIP'd all over the place. Anyway, so... let me just do a little bit of lipping, so I can monitor the state of the internet. Never found a compiler bug, but I code in Python, so... Well, yeah... Well, technically, Python also has its own compiler, doesn't it? Right, so even though it's an interpreted language, it has its own bytecode. So there is a compilation step that turns Python into bytecode and then interprets the bytecode. You figure out the font pixelation thing from the glitch stream? No. I actually put a hack in there where if there is no glitch effect currently, just don't apply the frame buffer, just don't render to the frame buffer, and I put it on the back burner. Right? I like reduce the priority of that specific bug. So who do you think I am? I have a experience in enterprise development. Right. I know how to solve problems like that. I just like put the workaround and forget about it. So at some point, maybe I'll get to that. At some point, maybe I'll get to that. But until now, I think it's totally fine. And it's not like the glitch effect happens too often, right? It's not like the glitch effect happens too often. It's only when I can't load shit, and it's not that often. So we can take a look at the glitch effect, right? So the thing is that I made it like such a huge deal out of this glitch effect, but in reality, it's like it almost never happens. So what was the point? But I thought it's kind of a fun stream. I thought it's kind of a fun stream. There we go. Here's the glitch effect. And it's kind of cool. It's really cool if you look at it. I think this, I like how this thumbnail looks like in the glitch effect. I think it's just like looks the best. Yeah, it's really cool. It's look great. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. It's like, it feels really glitchy. Feels really glitchy. Anyway, so, yeah. Sorry for panicking, right? So that happens to me sometimes. I pity the one who tries to scan that QR. Yeah. By the way, let's actually disable this entire thing. And let's do the run, and everything seems to be okie dokie karaoke. So do I have any changes before I start? All right, so everything seems to be fine. This is the next day, and let's actually finish this feature. By the way, off screen, I actually